Today we will show you how to make a simple, small holiday centerpiece. In order to make this centerpiece, you will need 3 types of greens. As seen here, we have blue pine, white pine, cedar, and fir. You will also need any container, such as this one, or any container you might have lying around your house. You can find the container at any local craft store or dollar store. You will also need soaked wet oasis. You could also find this at your local craft store or dollar store. You will need wire, as seen here, floral tape, holiday ribbon of your choice. You will also require pine cones, which you could simply find. You can simply find outside, and you will need to spray it silver, which you could use regular spray paint. In order to prepare the pine cones so they look like this, so they can be easily inserted into the oasis, you will need to take your pine cone and a piece of wire cut to size, wrap it around the pine cone several times to make sure it's secure. Push the wire down so it's aimed straight, and then you will be able to insert it into the oasis. Further, you will require a glass container like this one, which you could also find at your local craft store. This is simply to make sure that there is no fire hazard. So when you place your candle inside, you will need crystals to fill the container with. We recommend water storing crystals like these, but you may use rocks, basic rocks like this you could find at a craft store, or they also are sold in aquarium stores. Or any other crystals you prefer. Further, you will require wire cutting scissors, as well as your flowers, which are, you may use carnations, white or red, whichever you prefer for your scheme, daisies, and spider mums. These are simply recommended because they are longer lasting flowers and they will serve you for longer, but if you wish to use roses or other types of flowers, that is entirely up to you. And to begin, we are going to attach the vase to the oasis and the oasis to the container with floral tape, or you can use electrical tape, whatever you have purchased. Wrap the tape around the vase, attach it to the side of the container as seen. Do so twice from both sides to ensure that it's secure. Next, we will begin with the greenery. The sides are typically elongated, so to complement the table. The facing sides, the back and the front, will be shorter, as well as the top, so that it doesn't cover the vase with the crystals and the candles. Use a variety of greens to create the base for the flowers. When creating the base, make sure to use every piece. Shorter pieces can go on the sides or on top in order to create a voluminous, full look. Make sure to leave spaces for the flowers and do not cover up the vase and the crystals. Make sure that it remains visible. Now we will begin with the ribbon. Create a starting loop. We are going to create a few simple bows with 2 loops and 2 streamers, and we will secure it with a piece of wire. We will then attach to the oasis. Attach where desired, either on the side or centered. This is up to your preference. Use whichever ribbon you prefer as well. Next, we will begin with the flowers. Fill up the spaces that you created between the grains. Cut the stem appropriately to ensure that the flowers aren't buried beneath the greens and are visible above them. Various lengths, depending on where you're placing the flowers. Longer stems will be required for the bottom of the base, shorter stems for the top. Add spider mums to create fullness. Again, make sure to place it in areas that are empty and not filled with greens to ensure that every space is full and the oasis is not visible. We are almost finished. The final touch are the Christmas decorations. This is where you can use your pine cones, any plastic berries or other decorations like silver balls. Be creative. This part is entirely up to you. Remember to fill up the container since the greenery does drink a lot of water. Fill it up regularly every 24 hours. Enjoy your centerpiece and have a wonderful holiday.